What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been forever since I posted my first video, which was like way back in January, but I'm finally back. I really am working on being more consistent on posting on YouTube, so definitely y'all be looking out for more consistency and more videos with me from here on out. So my channel is mainly going to be about fitness. I have a fitness background. I'm on Instagram at JazzSoStrong. A lot of you guys are probably coming from there. So what's up, girls? If you're one of my followers, yeah, this channel is going to be mainly about fitness, but it's not going to be only about fitness. I definitely want to include some of my personal life that I want to share with you guys and just whatever else you guys want to see. So definitely be on the lookout for mainly fitness things with a sprinkle of other topics. So fat loss is definitely one of the main things that I see women wanting to achieve when it comes to their fitness. But a lot of times in the fitness industry, people talk about how to lose fat in unhealthy ways and non-sustainable ways. If I don't do anything else on my platform, I want to teach women how to lose fat in a healthy manner. That is like one of my main things, because I just see so many crazy things get talked about and encouraged on social media, on Instagram, and it is completely unhealthy. And I really just, it pisses me off. And I just feel like it's my job as someone who's been educated to teach women how to do it in a healthy manner. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about the do's and don'ts of fat loss. So we're going to talk about some things that you may think that you need to do that are actually unhealthy, that actually may be keeping you from your fat loss goals, and then following up with what you should actually do to help you healthily lose fat in a sustainable manner. All right, so stay tuned. We're going to talk about those do's and don'ts of fat loss. All right, so the first don't of fat loss is going to be do not follow or place extreme dieting rules on yourself during your fat loss phase. A lot of times when I talk to people and I would talk to the women I work with and my friends, a lot of times they want to say, these are the things I'm not doing. And they just rattle off a long list of things that have absolutely nothing to do with fat loss, such as cutting out carbs, cutting out sugar, thinking they have to go vegan, not eating after 8 p.m. All these things that I understand why they feel that way, because that's a lot of the things that have been pushed on us through social media, from friends, from people who think they know about fat loss but have absolutely no idea. All these rules that they think that have to be followed to get results, but it's just absolutely not true. And also the thing about a lot of these extreme dieting rules is that they're just not sustainable. It's not something that you can keep up with, which is one of the most important things when it comes to fat loss. If you don't have something that you can stick to, if you don't have consistency, then you have nothing. You're not gonna reach your goals. It's important that you don't try to live by these crazy extreme dieting rules that aren't realistic and aren't sustainable, because it's the quickest way to not reaching your goals. So that's going to bring me into my first do of fat loss, and that is going to be to stick to a plan that you can stick to. Adherence, consistency are the number one things that you have to have when it comes to fat loss. If you are following something that you cannot stick to, it's not going to work. What you do want to do is stick to a calorie deficit. Without a calorie deficit, fat loss is impossible. Scientifically speaking, if you are not in a calorie deficit, it is impossible to lose fat. Now, here's the good thing. How you go about that calorie deficit is completely up to you. So if you want to eat carbs, eat carbs. If you want to eat fat, eat fat. If you want to eat sugar, include sugar in your diet. As long as you're still remaining in a calorie deficit, you can eat at 8 p.m. at night. You can eat at 11 p.m. at night. You can eat at 1 in the morning. As long as your overall calorie intake is in a deficit, you are going to lose fat. So all these rules that you hear, you have to go vegan, you have to cut out carbs, you have to cut out sugar, is basically bullshit, to be quite honest. They're not things that you have to do. What you do want to do is prioritize protein intake, eat protein at every meal. For most of the food that you eat, I like to follow the 80-20 rule. 80% of the food that you eat, make sure that it's nutrient dense. 20% of the time, just make sure that you're still enjoying, not to say that you can't enjoy the healthy food, because you can, but also like indulge, treat yourself, you know, basically. It's part of life. It's part of enjoying what you eat, and you don't have to completely cut out those things if you want results. It's just a matter of practicing balance, practicing moderation. And so that's going to be something that you do want to do. Eat in a calorie deficit, prioritize protein intake, prioritize nutrient-dense food, but do indulge, do treat yourself. You don't have to cut out all the things you love in order to get results. All right, so my next don't is going to be to do endless cardio and avoid strength training because you're afraid you're going to get bulky. Now this is something that I think is getting a little better with women, but I still see it too much, is women thinking that, oh, I want to lose weight, I want to lose fat, so I have to go crazy on the cardio, and I'm going to stay away from lifting weights because I don't want to get bulky, I want to get toned. And this is something that is so misunderstood, and I just have to go over it. I have to help you guys. So cardio is good for you. It's great for your heart. It's something that you should include in your exercise regimen, but it should not be the only thing that you include in your exercise regimen. It should not be the only thing that you're using to help you with fat loss. Now, it does help. It is a tool. Cardio is a tool that you need to use to help you to lose fat, but it is not the main thing that you need to focus on. And one reason why you don't want to overdo it on the cardio too much, unless you have specific goals. So if you're a long distance runner, if you run 5Ks, if you run marathons, I'm not speaking to you. Do all the training that you need to do to reach your goals. But if you're just the casual dieter, the casual person that's trying to lose weight, you don't want to do endless cardio. Your body adapts to cardio very quickly. You're going to have to continue to do more and more and more and more cardio to burn the same amount of calories over time. So you don't want to focus too much on cardio. Again, include cardio. It's very important. It's good for your heart, but don't overdo it. And also don't avoid lifting weights. Please don't avoid lifting weights. Please don't. Number one, you're not going to get bulky. Women don't have enough testosterone in their systems to gain muscle the way that men do. And the women that you see that look bulky work so hard for the muscle that they have. They do so much training, they eat in a specific way, and you're not going to get like that, just to be honest. You're probably not going to put in the time required to get to that level of muscle mass. And a lot of times, some of those women that you see, they're on steroids, to be honest. So you're not going to be taking steroids, so that's nothing that you have to worry about. You're not going to get bulky. You want to prioritize strength training, especially to the women who, you know, want to get a bigger booty, claim they want to be toned. You're going to have to gain some muscle. That's what tone is. Tone's really not a scientifically sound word. I don't like to use it, but just so that you guys know what I'm talking about, to get that toned, defined look, it's not just a matter of losing weight. It's also a matter of gaining muscle. When you see someone with nice legs, when you see someone with nice toned arms, they have muscle. That's why they look that way. So if you're wanting to look that way, it's going to be impossible if you are not gaining muscle and you're not strength training. So if you want that booty, you want those nice legs, lift the weights, girl. You're not gonna get bulky, I promise. So yeah, that leads me into my next do is kind of, I've already went over the do, but do focus on strength training. Yeah, like I said, if you want to get that tone look that most women are looking for, then you're going to have to gain some muscle to look that way, because basically just what it is, it's having a low enough body fat percentage to show the muscle that you have. So if you want that nice booty, those nice legs, focus on strength training. It's going to be the best thing that ever happened to you, I promise. And the next don't that we're going to talk about is do not spend hundreds of dollars on supplements like fat burners, carb blockers, and those whatever crazy like the weight loss supplements that you see. You don't need them. You don't need them. You don't need them. And I can't stress that enough. Those companies are out there to prey on you. They're out to prey on your desperation. They're out to get your money. They are scammers. And I will stand behind that till the day I die. So I'm talking about the supplements that market their pill as a weight loss miracle. They'll claim, oh, take this pill, you don't have to diet, you don't have to exercise, and you're gonna lose 10 pounds in a month. But you don't have to do anything else other than take this pill. Bullshit. Bullshit. Scammers. Like I said, don't fall for it. These are not anything that you need. You don't need carb blockers. You don't need fat burners. You don't need these weird coffee drinks that claim this is all you have to do is drink coffee and you're gonna lose weight. They're out for your money, simple and plain. Don't use them. And then that's going to lead me to my next do. As far as supplements, take protein supplements. Protein supplements are probably like one of the only supplements that I'll ever really seriously ride for. It's because protein, like I was talking about earlier, protein is so important. Not just like when you're trying to gain muscle, but when you're trying to lose fat. It's very, very important to make sure that you're, especially if you're strength training as well, it's very important to make sure that you are repairing your muscles, and your body needs protein to repair those muscles. So that's really a really simplified explanation of it, but I really don't have time to get into it in this video. Definitely in the next video, we'll go a little deeper into protein, but protein is going to be very important. So it is one of the only supplements that I'm going to encourage you to take. And even then, you don't have to take protein supplements. As long as you're getting enough protein in your daily diet, then it's not anything that you need. But they just do make it a lot easier to hit your protein needs. Another supplement that I can recommend is a multivitamin. Multivitamins are good for getting in those micronutrients. So like your vitamins and your minerals that are very, very important for your body to function. Not just when it comes to fat loss, but just in general. Your body needs these things to live. So it's very important to get enough vitamins and minerals in. And if you feel like you're not getting enough of it in your diet, then a multivitamin is going to be very good for you. So other than those two things, you don't really need supplements. So don't spend all your money on supplements. Do supplement protein and multivitamins if you need it. Otherwise, you don't need any. All right, y'all. So I think that's gonna do it today for the do's and don'ts of fat loss. Now there's so many others that I can include in this video, but I wanted to keep this video as short as possible, short and sweet. So yeah, that's going to be it. I hope it was helpful. Definitely comment on something that you learned from this video. I want to hear from y'all. So yeah, comment below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that stuff. And oh yeah, follow me on Instagram at jazz_so_strong. I'll put it down below so you guys can see it. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.